The best of the best take the field one more time. Hey, it's the coach. This is the NFL Pro Bowl on EA Sports. Coming up, the next to last game on the NFL calendar just moments away. The AFC and NFC stars, they're ready. I'll check you again at halftime. But for the call of the Pro Bowl, let's hand it over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
Excitement, well, we got that in abundance as this Pro Bowl is underway from Orlando, Florida. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure that...
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, O'Leary. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Hey, one set. Check line 54. Line 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. The AFC with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. A pass there complete to Sutton. 4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. He's airing it out for Williams. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Throwing to start the drive. O'Leary. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Hey, high 7. Good now.
On 1st and 10. O'Leary, and that's complete to Cooks. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. So we've hit halftime, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The NFC offense heads out to begin this third quarter. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it in a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. And he will carry this one in. Touchdown NFC. A great effort there. Taking it in as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 2nd and 11. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the NFC. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, first and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. From 8 yards out. And the NFC able to use the short field as they cash in for 6. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
The AFC offense making their way back out. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Nowhere to go throw here. He lost the football. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. It's the AFC in possession, though they trail here to begin the fourth. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Eight, read. Check, watch for before. Hey, watch the slant.
To throw on third down. Nielsen, now a desperation throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Duke Dawson picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Defense.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo!
Back to throw. O'Leary, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, but it'll be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking to go back to Cooks one more time, and that'll bring up second down. To throw again, O'Leary. And I think the ball's out. And I think the AFC came up with that. They did. AFC football.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
Well, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. He's going to and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Throwing on first down. O'Leary, he's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Hits his running back, Pirine. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays, whether long-distance runs, long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looking to throw. O'Leary. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half. Back to throw. O'Leary. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
30 base.
2nd and 5. He finds his target, Royal. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd?
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Looking to throw. O'Leary. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Charlie.
On 4th down. O'Leary. And no, it's incomplete. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. So long, everybody.